Good evening or welcome to the Shadow War. Yes, it's me again with a short video on a game totally and utterly inspired by Wise Wolf's wonderful Hearts of Lard game yesterday. Hearts of Lard, for those of you who don't know, is a lardy day which is held in London, actually just outside London in Rickmansworth, which is run by Joe Wargamer. And there was about, I think, something like 12 to 15 different games put on, just by normal lardy fans, Two Fat Lardy fans. And John Wise Wolf, who's on Twitter, put on a wonderful 1943 Burma game. Now, I've been building up my forces for the Pacific for a while, and some of you may know that I also did a game at a lardy day a year ago involving the Dutch and the Dutch East Indies versus the Japanese in 1941-42. Well, since then I've been building up the Marines and some more Japanese stuff, and I've been ready and waiting for the Far East supplement to come from the Two Fat Lardies, and it's getting close now. And after seeing John's game, which involved the British versus the Japanese, I couldn't resist today. I'm at home, I had nothing planned, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to just mock up a table and let's see how bit of silliness we can put out. Now, I should point out, I haven't got all the Far Eastern supplement rules for bunkers and stuff like this, and I've got to work through that once I get hold of them. But I had a look at them yesterday, and they look pretty cool. They look a lot of fun. I'm working on a almost a semi-solo version of an invasion, which I'll talk about more once I've actually tried it out a few times. But this is just a mock-up. This is just a bit of fun. There's two mats here being used. They're part of a 4 set which covers a whole Pacific island, which you can purchase from, I think it is, I can't remember. I'll try and get back to you when I do. But there's 4, and it literally goes across about nearly 14 foot of table. And that's brilliant. But I would say you're going to need an awful lot of palm trees if you're going to put the whole 14 foot up, because you've got to cover both sides of the beaches on this mat. But it does look pretty cool, and as I say, it does actually have an airfield, which you can see a tiny bit of there. So some of this stuff, well, all of this stuff you can see was actually produced for the Dutch East Indies game, which revolved around, I should say, Japanese attack through a palm plantation. And I've kept it all, and there's boxes and boxes of it. You can see some of it over there, including the paddy field. And this is supposed to be being reused. Now, I would recommend anyone who's interested in the Pacific, have a good look at the images of the islands, the terrain. They're not covered in palm trees, okay? The palm trees grow normally along the edges of the island, and then they disappear as you go inland. It then goes into more thick jungle maybe, or even just open grass, tall grass. You can see here I've tried to put all types onto the table just for a bit of a giggle. I've got thick jungle over there, palm trees, and undergrowth out here near the beach, and then a bit of high ground. You need a bit of high ground for the Japanese to be hiding in caves and God knows what. Bit of fun here. You can see some airplanes doing an airstrike. You can see some semi-painted bunkers in here. Now, my idea for this is to actually give the Japanese player X number of bunkers, of which some are dummies, and they will just place them on the table at the beginning of the game, and the US player will never know until he actually goes up to the bunker whether it's real or not. Seems a very simple way of dealing with it. I think it would be quite fun, because you could put lots of bunkers out and the US player would have no clue which is real, which is not, and how to deploy his forces and take out what. But I've got to play test it, but at the moment, of course, I don't have all the supplement rules, so I'm not sure how it will work. Certainly yesterday, taking out machine bunkers on John's game was diabolically hard. You literally had to run up and chuck a grenade through the slit of the bunker to kill the buggers. But hey, and John will, I'm sure, tell you at some time how wonderfully good I was at that. Not only did I blow up a bunker brilliantly, I blew myself up by dropping a grenade right at my own feet. And he didn't stop reminding me all day. Thank you, John. Love you too, mate. Yeah, so this is just it wasn't meant to be a quick video, but just to give you an idea. A bit of fun that's coming up, I hope. Got to work on the terrain, got to try and make things mesh together, so there's not too much harsh changes between the terrain. Certainly the hills in the background may need a little bit of work. to match the rest of the matte colour. Maybe darken it down a bit. But yeah, bit of fun. Hope you're looking forward to seeing actually the game when it comes off. There's quite a lot of US kit that I built up. There's early war there, and then you've got mid-war, and then you eventually got a bit of Okinawa fun. Loads of infantry. There's even, I think, somewhere in here. There was somewhere in here some artillery pieces, but I can't see them. But anyway, yeah, it's a fair amount. Which the reason I got so much was not just to play Chain of Command, but to play I Ain't Been Shot Mum, and even some other games like Battlefront, which are at a battalion level. But yeah, right. One last look, and hope you all have a lovely Sunday. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely one. Bye-bye.